Jacksonville State soccer team heads into its final non-conference weekend of the season. They're at home here Friday night with Mercer at the JSU Soccer Field at 7 p.m. and then Sunday night over at Samford, a 7 o'clock start over there as they take on the Bulldogs. Another good weekend. You had a win and a tie last week in the Gamecock Adidas Soccer Classic. We visit with Coach Julie Carlson, 6-1-1 on the season. A great start for your bunch, best in school history, and a couple more honors this week for your ladies, an OVC Goalkeper and Defensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's nice to be recognized for all the work that we've been putting in, and especially for the players, and especially for them to get recognition from the standpoint of the results on the field more than anything. And I think we had a chance to put the McNeese State game away, and I think they realized that. They missed basically 3 great opportunities to score goals in a wide open net and didn't do it. But we're getting chances. We're still getting chances. Both those teams played up to us, which was nice to see. I think it was a respectful competition over the weekend. And South Carolina State made it difficult.
Yeah.
They tried to frustrate us. They tried to get into our skin, and we just kept our composure and kept plugging away. And I was really proud of the ladies that came, the reserves that came off the bench. They really gave us a spark, and Ellie Arthur scoring the goal to kind of seal the deal for us against them. So, we've got a good depth, we've got a good lineup, and I'm just really curious to see how they're going to present themselves against 2 better quality teams.
Go back to the honors this week. Katelyn Geddings, Goalkeeper of the Week in the OVC, and then Katie Mann's the Defensive Player of the Week. It's only the second time in the history of the league that somebody's had back-to-back winners like that, back-to-back winners of 2 awards since 2007, I think, was the only other time. So that's pretty good recognition.
I read that. It's exciting. They're seniors. We've got some good freshmen as well, and they're getting the job done. And I think it's nice to see them getting some accolades and getting recognized for the work that they're putting in. And when you're getting Defensive Player of the Week, it's very hard to do because, they're usually players that are behind-the-scenes players that do a lot of dirty work and never get recognition. And to have 3 of them back-to-back on 3 consecutive weeks, they're very well deserving of it. I think Katelyn Geddings has been deserving of it for a while, with 4 shutouts, and it's I think it's just kind of come around to be her turn to get some recognition. And, I think with a record of 6-1-1 and continuing to have good results, I think we're just going to keep seeing these guys get seen for the work that they're putting in.
All right, you mentioned earlier about the games this weekend. Mercer Friday night here at home, and then over at Samford at 7 o'clock on Sunday evening. Well, it's 2 tough matchups. It'll be very good matchups for you, won't they?
Yeah, and I think it's a good weekend for us to have right before conference. Both teams have had very difficult schedules. They have very different styles of play, and I think styles we're going to see within the conference. Both respectable programs and teams that I think our players know what they're ready to face. But again, before going into conference, this is just a level that we need to see.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. Good luck this weekend. Final non-conference home outing of the year for Jacksonville State here Friday night at JSU Soccer Field. It's free admission. The ladies taking on Mercer at 7. Then they make the short journey over to Samford on Sunday night at 7 o'clock start over there as well. And then OVC play begins the following week for Jacksonville State. For the second consecutive week, Jacksonville State has 2 of the 3 Player of the Week awards handed out from the Ohio Valley Conference. Katelyn Geddings is the Ohio Valley Conference Goalkeeper of the Week, and the Defensive Player of the Week goes to Katie Mann's. First time that you've won that award, so a big honor for you, I guess, in this your senior season, right?
Yeah, it's exciting, and Sydney and Austin were recognized for it in weeks prior to this, so it was really an honor for us to receive it for a 3rd time.
All right, last week, McNeese State, I think you played every minute of that contest and just about the whole contest. Then on Sunday afternoon in the win over South Carolina State. You got some rest since then?
Yeah, I'm rested up. I'm ready to go for this weekend against Mercer and Samford. So, we went into overtime on Friday, so that was, we did that a lot last year, so we were kind of used to that. And then on Sunday we were able to get it done in regulation, which was a big improvement from Friday.
2 big games this week, even though they're non-conference games. Mercer, a good program, and then Samford has been very good, and, of course, an in-state rival as well.
Yeah, we're going to train today and just prepare for what they have to compete with us with this weekend. So everyone's focused and ready to get started.
All right, I'm going to go back. You're originally from California, a long way from home, but you had an interesting summer. If you will, talk about what you did this past summer.
Yeah, this summer I interned with the MLS Chivas team back at home. And I did public relations stuff with them, so I was in the office during the day and worked with them on game nights during the weekends. So it was a pretty cool experience to do that, and I got school credit for it, so it was exciting.
Did you get on the field with them at any time?
Yeah, I did a few times. I saw Beckham, so that was pretty cool. Yeah.
Did you get to meet him?
No, I was so close, and I was just working, so I just had to be professional and just act like it was normal, but
one of those memories you won't forget, right?
No, definitely not.
All right. Congratulations on your award, and good luck this weekend. All right, Katelyn Geddings, goalkeeper of the week this week in the Ohio Valley Conference. Won a shutout again in the victory on Sunday of 4 shutouts for the season. It's been going pretty good, hasn't it?
Yes, sir, it has.
Talk about the 2 games this past weekend with the tie with McNeese State and then the shutout of South Carolina State.
For McNeese State, they had an early goal, and then after that, Coach told us at halftime we need to go dig ourselves out of a hole. So Courtney came in and did that for us, and then we defended the rest of the time and made sure that they didn't come back down and score. I mean, we tried to get goals, but it just didn't work out for us. And then on Sunday versus South Carolina State, we went down, got 2 goals, and then defended to keep them from scoring, and we got a shutout for us, another win.
Does it take a little pressure off an early goal or to get the early lead like that? Do you relax a little bit more at that point?
Sometimes it just depends on if we go down and score and then we stay down at their half, or if we go down and score and they come back at us. It just kind of depends on how we defend and if we stay in their half or they're still in ours during the game.
And you're getting pretty good at this. This is the second time you've gotten this honor for the OVC. You got one last year.
Yes, sir.
All right. You have an interesting story. I'm going to go back to high school, at Corner High School. I didn't realize this, but you actually kicked on the football team for a couple of years.
Yes, sir, for 2 years.
What was that like, kicking football?
It was different, but it's just like being on any other sporting team. I mean, being the only girl, yeah, a little different, but it's really not. You're out there for your team, and they're there for you, so it's just like any other sport.
Was anybody headhunting at any time while you were playing?
Yeah, sometimes. We had a lot of teams want to go for me, but none really did except for my senior year, just one team.
And you were telling me earlier you got hit once in your senior season?
Yes, sir.
Remember that one pretty well?
I do.
And you were the most valuable player of special teams, I think, your senior year, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Samford is Sunday night. You got Mercer here Friday at 7, and then Samford on Sunday night. Being close to home and being an in-state school, you get a little pumped, get the blood pumping a little bit more for Samford?
It sure does.
And you've played with some of their folks, right?
Yes, sir, in club.
All right. Thank you. Congratulations, ladies, on your honors. Good luck this week.